I'm Kitty.
And I'm Max.
And this is Dango Duo!
SUFFERCAST!
The SUFFERCAST returns!
Yeah, it's back.
It's back, bitch.
Not by our choice.
By my choice.
Oh, it's true. This is all Kitty's doing.
This is my fault.
Hey there, everybody.
It was all my fault.
This time, it is.
Yep. I did it.
In case you don't know, the SUFFERCAST is Dango Duo's regular podcast.
Semi-irregular podcast.
Semi-regular podcast.
Where we talk about things that we watched that we hated.
That we hated so much. And in case you haven't caught up, we have a playlist.
It's mostly American Horror Story and the live-action Death Note.
Yeah, that's a pretty good episode.
That's a good episode.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Oh!
So good.
Asking him to change his way. Okay.
I'm also sick, so forgive the raspy.
It's actually Ouran Host Club. It did this to you.
That's fair, actually.
Yeah, in case you didn't know already from the thumbnail and the title of the video and the description, we're reacting to the entirety.
Most of the entirety of Ouran Host Club anime. Because, listen, we gave up.
We gave up actually like halfway through.
And we just watched the final two episodes instead of the last five.
We read the description because he got so bad and boring.
That we were just like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Never mind any of this shit.
There's, like, as soon as the main plot gets established, there is a barren wasteland of nothing happening in this goddamn anime.
Of trying to develop characters, but we don't give a shit about any of them, so it doesn't really matter. And then introducing random characters later.
Just for the fuck of it?
Because...
I assume they were manga characters, but, like, you have, like, 3 new characters who get introduced just so that they show up once at the end?
Yeah, they have their little plot line that we skipped over.
Like we read all the descriptions, and then when we watched the final 2 episodes, you were like, "Oh, that's the guy from that episode," and then he didn't show up ever again.
Yeah, he shows up like at the very beginning of the first episode of the climax, and then the very end in the last episode.
So, hey there, dear viewer. In case you're unfamiliar with the SUFFERCAST, we actually don't have a formalized format for it. We just ramble about it.
That's why these are podcasts.
Yeah, so...
to save Max editing work and to save us,
it's true.
You know, having to actually have like a script and take screenshots and all that fun shit.
We don't do scripts.
I have an outline.
Well, we have an outline, but even then... Listen, this is a podcast, so how about, I hope you are enjoying your commute, I hope that you are drawing on the side, or just doing laundry, washing dishes, or just, you know...
just chilling.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke about something else we're watching, but that's fine. Hey, just look out at the horizon as the third impact is happening, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey there!
Listen to the same 2 songs again and again and again.
Yeah, Shinji's depressed.
That one's not a SUFFERCAST.
That's not a SUFFERCAST. But
we are watching Evangelion on the side.
I made this joke already, but like, it's not like, lol, he's sad. I mean, he's actually depressed.
Like, he needs
help.
He needs to see a therapist and maybe get on some antidepressants. That poor kid needs help.
Jesus Christ, that kid's not having a good time.
Just like we weren't when we were watching this anime.
Hey,
that's
Kitty.
Not Evangelion.
Hey, what's Ouran Host Club all about?
So...
please let me know. Please describe it to the viewers while I load this handgun.
No.
It wasn't that bad, but it was really bad.
Listen, this is another episode of Don't Watch Things from Your Childhood.
Yeah,
because
it's true.
Somewhere in this room still, I have an Ouran uniform, one of the girl ones.
Oh, really?
I think it's in the drawer or in the box of stuff to sell.
Was it Renge? Did you...
Oh,
yeah, Renge is one of the best parts of this show.
Yeah, I cosplayed Renge back in the day.
Ironically, mostly from the voice actress.
We watched the English dub, by the way.
Of course we did. Of course. We had to do it.
We had to suffer.
We had... okay, and someone else is gonna be like, oh, well, you shot yourself in the foot. No, this animus content is actually garbage.
It's still hot garbage, made only worse by the voice acting.
Yeah.
Anyway, what is Ouran Host Club all about? For the 5 of us that were not around during the time that this was airing and was so popular, Ouran Host Club is about an elite, rich, private high school in Japan where only the rich and famous go to be educated for their future careers or whatever. But we follow the perspective mostly of our middle-class protagonist. It's directly stated in the Wikipedia summary that she is middle class, even though she's kind of not as well off, but I guess because her mom was a lawyer, it's fine. Anyway, of Haruhi Fujioka. I was about to call her Haruhi Suzumiya. That would make it for a much better anime.
Yep.
If it was all just fucking ghosts, espers, and time travelers.
I'm pretty sure someone did a crossover. I'm sure if we look up at AO3, there will be like...
No, we have to go back to fanfiction.net.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's back in the day.
You're right.
AO3 didn't exist yet. So we follow our protagonist, Haruhi Fujioka, who, while just trying to find a place to study, trying to live her best life to become a lawyer, stumbles into the host club, Ouran Host Club, where I forget Tomoki's horrible description that he keeps repeating every episode, where it's like, where the pretty frivolous boys who have too much time on their hands entertain young ladies who also have too much time on their hands. In the host club, and it's basically if you know what a host club is, it's that, but in a school. Yeah,
it's a place to spend time with, to pay pretty people money to sit at a table with you and
talk with you. Yeah. So Haruhi gets forced into sort of indentured servitude for the first episode because she breaks a vase.
I mean, she really doesn't even do it on purpose.
No, she stumbles and it breaks it, and then they're kind of assholes and like, no, you work for us.
You work for us. Now, but Kitty, that's not the main draw of this series, though. The main draw of this series is that Haruhi doesn't look like a traditional girl. Haruhi looks kind of non-binary, you could say. So the Irish and she doesn't wear the traditional
she has short
uniform.
Hair. Yeah, she can't afford a uniform because they're fucking expensive. So she just wears her baggy clothes because she just trying to live her life. Studying to be a lawyer. Jesus Christ, leave her alone. Yeah. So they mistake her as a boy.
And try to recruit her
into the host club because she's a natural.
But little do they know.
But throughout the first episode, each boy eventually finds out the secret. Except it's not really a secret that she's a girl. And so they already recruited her, so I guess it's too late.
Yeah.
Now she has to stay there forever.
But you see, Kitty, it's way more hot because it's a girl, you see?
I mean,
it's a girl.
It is way more exciting whenever Haruhi gets to interact with the girls.
It's true.
But
and truth be told, Haruhi is the non-binary icon we all needed in our youth. Unfortunately, she happens to be in this
trapped in this anime
that keeps gendering her or putting her in goddamn
ladies' clothes when she's like, really? Do I have to?
Yeah. While even though out of her own mouth she says that she doesn't really care about any of those things and why can't you just wear whatever the hell you want? Exactly. And I know that people are like, oh man, this anime is so good because of Haruhi, but I'm like, no.
Haruhi is good. This anime around her is trash.
Yeah, we don't, like, the thing that pains me is that, like, there is Haruhi and, like, the thing about her dad could actually have been done way better, but unfortunately, because this anime is aimed at it's aimed at a very particular audience.
Yes.
Fan service and shock value predates everything else, and they turns the story into absolute fucking hot trash.
Trash.
And that's before we get to the voice acting.
Here we go. So yeah, the plot of the anime follows...
I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, I was just gonna like go through the series. Yeah. The plot of the anime basically follows Haruhi and the host club's hijinks of trying to entertain ladies.
Yeah.
And a bunch of nothing happens, and then a big old climax.
Entertaining ladies, while some of them not knowing that Haruhi is not what they present themselves to be.
No.
And also while boys from the host club try to get themselves into Haruhi's pants.
Yeah, it's true.
That's pretty much it. One of them claims her super hard, and that's gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Shenanigans ensue until the last 2 episodes, where suddenly plot happens for seemingly no good reason.
Where nothing is really going on.
And really nothing resolves from that.
No.
Well, there will be spoilers here. I hope that
later in the SUFFERCAST, towards the end, we're going to read the summary of the manga. So there's going to be spoilers for not just the anime, the manga.
But don't watch it because this sucks, actually. It's actually really bad.
Listen. This is one of those things that you should not go back and watch. Yeah. Unless you want to hate yourself as a child. Listen, if you like this as a kid, I did. It's okay. We can all learn and grow from this experience together. You don't have to go watch it again to understand how bad it is.
We suffered, so you don't have to.
Yep.
Uh,
So that's the first part of
the first
my
item
outline.
on the outline. Yeah.
Let's talk about our characters. I have a list of characters up. And we will talk about the voice actors when we talk about the characters.
Yeah,
so
makes
that
sense,
we
makes
can
sense. I appreciate that.
bring it all up.
So, Kitty, what about our protagonist?
Let's start with our non-binary hero that the world needed,
Haruhi
but was
Fukuoka.
trapped in this horrible anime.
Yeah. Yup.
Haruhi is honestly the best character in this anime.
And
that is
she
without
gets treated so bad.
That is without doubt. She is voiced in English by Caitlin Glass.
Who is also known for her work
as Winry Rockbell from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm trying to look at the big ones. Something in One Piece.
Something in One Piece.
Ouran. There's Ouran. Comes back to do more Winry.
Strike Witches. Future Diary.
Attack on Titan, she's Petra.
She's Kirigiri and Dingle Rompers.
Ah, thank you. I totally missed that.
Yeah, she's Petra in Attack on Titan. You're right.
She did script work for Durarara too.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's cool. She's Maki. She's that's a big one.
She's Love Live Maki.
She's Love Live Maki. They redubbed the Vision of Escaflowne? Of course they did. It was 4Kids that did the original. What am I, an idiot? It's fine.
I mean, there's also the films and she's on films. Oh, I mean, Maki. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then
and she was in one of the Pokemon movies.
Diancie. And then let's look at video games.
What the fuck is Diancie? You know, it's fine.
It's the Diamond Pokemon from X and Y.
There's a Diamond Pokemon?
It's like pink and gray and
what
sparkly.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna Cerebi.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is Diancie? What the fuck? What? I'm sorry to hijack this, but I'm like the. Oh, that one! Not Giratina. No, what the fuck is the name of the Clockwork one that came out for fucking Sun and Moon, or before Sun and Moon? The one that's literally a Digimon that's like looks like that, but it's gears.
Volcarona?
You just said a made-up word right now. Just gear Pokemon.
Magearnia.
Yeah, they look similar.
That's fair.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's not a...
And then Mega Diancie, who looks like she's in the
I have never seen this Pokemon, ever. I have never seen this Pokemon. Is it Gen 4?
No, it's Gen 5.
I've never seen this Pokemon.
You
just created a Your Stan just created a Pokemon, Kitty.
I suppose that's fair. And she's also known as her role in Cammy in the Street Fighter games.
Okay.
So that's Caitlin Glass, who plays our non-binary hero, who also plays a Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's the most important part, I guess.
That really is the most important part. Haruhi is probably without question, the best character in
character in this anime. The only thing that could get us through this anime.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Haruhi,
we would have dropped it way sooner.
Yeah, and she's not actually a blank slate. She actually has a personality, and
she's stubborn, but she's really dedicated to her schoolwork. Even though the host club is like, oh, that's no fun. You're so boring. Even though her goal in life is to become a lawyer, like her late mother.
Yeah, and of course, by the way, because you're wondering, yes, her mom got the
anime mom syndrome.
The anime mom syndrome. You know,
where she dies off screen for reasons.
Her offspring's development. It's fine.
It was a popular thing in the 2000s.
Oh, it's still popular.
We talked about Fruits Basket, and at least
Kitty, it's still popular. What are you talking about?
That's fair. At least in Fruits Basket, you know how the mom dies.
No, but. I just assumed that Haruhi's mom died from a car accident. Jesus! Woo! Oh,
I don't think we have. I think we have
it's
idea.
Fine. It's fine.
It's not even in her description.
Yeah.
Look. By the way, look how long Tamaki's description is compared to
Haruhi's.
Haruhi's. Yeah. It's bad. Anyway.
I like how non-traditional Haruhi is, but the thing that pains me is that, as much props as I want to give this anime, truth be told, all of this is done for shock value or just for the gratuitous nature of it,
or for the fan service. And it's not in the way of booby fan service. No. It's in the way of Fujoshi fan service.
Yeah. Is there a name for that? For the idea of oh no, you accidentally did something gay. Is there a name for that trope?
I don't know. Probably. I just don't know.
That's what it is. It's oh no, these girls are flirting with a girl, even though they're
and they don't know it.
And they don't know it.
I really feel it's fan service for women.
It's gratuitous in its nature.
Exactly. And that's not like a statement against this anime or against women in general.
Absolutely not. It's just like, again, and if I must go through it again, the definition of gratuitous, it means for free or with seemingly no good reason behind it. This is. And you may say, oh, well, it's here for fun service. Yeah, whatever, but it doesn't serve the story itself, and it doesn't propel the characters forward.
No.
And as a story,
in fact, it kind of brings Haruhi's character back, unfortunately.
And to add on to that, absolutely, every time Haruhi attempts to grow, one of the boys, or the actions that the boys do set her back.
Yeah.
Or kind of in a abusive sort of way, force her to change in a different fashion. I'm thinking of Glass's boy later on in the beach scene.
Talk about that.
Where like something happens and I'm like, no, Haruhi's in the right here. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, Haruhi didn't do anything wrong. Why does she have to learn to be a better person when she actually didn't do anything wrong? And it really... Oh, by the way, Yanto's here. Hey, Yanto, can you give us a meow to the audience, please?
Say hi!
Hey, Yanto! Can you say yan? Can you say nyan? Like nyan?
That was me picking him up.
Yeah. In case you don't know, Yanto is our great cat. He's big and fat and happy, and he just stepped over me.
Yep, he wants the towel.
So no, yeah, like every time Haruhi wants to grow or do anything, she just kind of gets set back by the boys.
Yeah.
And even all the way through the very final episodes.
It's true. Anytime Haruhi wants to do anything, it feels like, unfortunately, she's set back by the boys, which makes her feel not as main character as she should be.
It's so true.
Because by the end of it, you're like in the middle, like they kind of focus more on characters. In the end, it kind of tries to bring it more back to Haruhi and Tamaki as like the main characters. Mm-hmm. But like throughout the middle, she gets lost in all this bullshit.
And also, let's be real, like, the final climax of the story is not about her. It's actually about
really
the
about
host club.
Tamaki.
And
Tamaki, sorry. Tamaki.
We'll get there in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like Haruhi, but let's be real, like, we're picking away at a meal that is ultimately unsavory. There we go.
There we go. I like that.
It's a bad salad, and we're just picking away all the chicken.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
I forget where I also did that. Oh, it must have been our Darling in the Franxx.
Oh, yeah.
Where
we're picking away, I'm like, yeah, Zero Two's design is good. Except when she's not wearing clothes, and except when she opens her mouth to talk. Fair. But that's fine. Hey there, everybody. Kitty, what about our real main character?
Tamaki. His birth date is April 8th, Buddha's birthday.
That's okay.
It's one of the, the second line in his bio.
There's like 15 dozens of Buddhas.
Maybe?
That's weird. Whatever.
Anyway, so
in case you don't... Tamaki is the leader, headmaster, president of Ouran Host Club.
King.
The king of the host club. It's true. Or the dad.
Or the dad, as he calls it.
The papa.
Himself. So he is our main male character, our main love interest for Haruhi. Mm-hmm. And very, like, his character's not great in general, but what makes it worse is he is voiced by everyone's least favorite voice actor, Vic Mignogna. Most known for his... I don't even need to open his page to know what he's most known for. He's known for... He's Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist.
He's the main character?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. We're not watching that then.
We'll watch it in Japanese.
Fuck that.
I don't know. Yeah, he must come back for Brotherhood because Caitlin Glass
That's the quickest way to get me to not care about something.
That's fair.
Vic Mignogna's in it.
Yeah, he's also Dark Mousy from Dian Angel. That's his name. He's Shark Boy, I think, in Free.
Yeah, he's Shark Boy.
And Junpei in Persona 3.
Oh, that's right. He is Junpei in Persona 3, and we hate that. So in case you or if you have seen our Persona 3 portable playthrough and how much we hate his delivery of every line Junpei says, to maximize the douchebaggery, you will not be surprised when you find out that Tamaki's a huge dirtbag.
Yeah, and the thing that, like, makes this worse... watching it in English is that in the original source material, you're supposed to find it kind of charming and endearing that Tamaki is like, oh, we're a big happy family. I'm the dad, Kyoyo's the mom, and you all are my children. And it's supposed to be like cute. He's also supposed to be like a charming guy. Like he gets the most ladies. He's like the princely type. He's supposed to be this really charming, like nice, gentlemanly guy. And behind it is just like a big goof.
It's true.
Where in the anime and rewatching it, especially with Vic Mignogna's delivery, he just comes off as a fucking douchebag.
Yeah. The main issue that I find with his performance is that he's always chewing the scenery. He's always over the top, like
yelling.
It's like he doesn't have a volume setting.
No,
it's just like all the time, like oh Haruki, jump into my arms, dear.
Yeah, and it's annoying. It's like
it's annoying, and it's hilarious because you brought this point when we were watching, and I agreed 100%. Like where was his voice acting different, or was it cast by a completely different person? Or someone who could actually pull through, because
who would pull this off.
Like there's parts of Tamaki that can be endearing, and you can see like he's kind of a big dork.
He's a big dork, but he really just loves what he does, and he loves his friends and family. Like,
and I'm like, that would have come through were it not for Vic Mignogna's terrible goddamn voice acting.
Yeah,
he just is chewing the scenery. He's so overpowering.
Yeah, and I wanted to bring that up so that fans of Ouran, didn't come out of the wasteland and be like, "Well, you didn't even give this anime a chance because you watched it in English." And I'm like, "Listen, it's still Tamaki's actions." Are not changed by his voice acting.
It's true.
So, unfortunately, there are still moments where he's an asshole, but I do want to bring up that, at least in the original, he's more supposed to be this charming goofball.
It's true.
And without voice acting, if you just read the manga, you're like, he's kind of a dork, he's kind of funny, he really does love his family, but, like, something's going on with Haruhi.
But it doesn't change the things he does.
It still does not change the beach episode, which, by God, was, like, one of everyone's favorite episodes as a kid. Is horrible now. Jesus fuck, don't rewatch that one. Those two.
Yeah.
But Tamaki's actions in that one do not change because of his voice acting.
Yeah.
He's still an asshole, and he, like, berates Haruhi for, like, just doing her thing.
Yeah.
It's like, she was trying to do a good thing, and
she didn't do anything wrong.
She
but
literally didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but it has to be her fault because she's the girl and he's the boy. So,
like his actions in like not quite lusting after Haruhi, but wanting to pursue like
very
romantic.
Obsessive.
It's obsessive, and it's also like off-putting in especially this dub because just because of Vic Mignogna's performance of like calling her my daughter and stuff, but then later like imagining her as like walking down the beach together. It's very disturbing, and I think would still be disturbing without the English voice acting, because it's still like, oh, I want to bang my daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, please stop.
and even without like the very nature of the things he says, just the idea that he's always going after Haruhi, even though she kinda has not ever
doesn't really show interest,
and like
and doesn't particularly find him like charming or funny. She kind of grows to like him in a way and understand how he feels about the host club and how he feels about the things that he does, but like at first she's not about that life.
And even if she enjoys the host club and being part of it, that doesn't immediately mean that now
she's got to get together with Tamaki.
Yeah, exactly. Like it feels so like, I don't know, basic. Is that the way it's like? Oh, that's the main boy and she's the main girl. They have
get together,
and now they kiss.
It's Winry and Edward from Fullmetal Alchemist. Let's put them back together, I guess.
Yep. Let's ignore their character and whatever they said or did. No,
it's fine.
Listen.
So yeah, Tamaki as a kid was my favorite. And now he's not. He's pretty mid tier.
Yeah. Well, like.
Because there's a lot worse, and there's slightly better.
Like,
let's be real.
Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, as I was watching this anime, I was in my head. I'm like, tearing the boys, and I'm like, which is the best boy? And the reality to me is that none of these boys are like
very good.
None of them are even B tier. They're all like like C and below.
D,
It's really like
F.
it's not which boy you like best. It's, for me, it's which boy you dislike the least.
Yeah, and like I feel like that really shows with like my like as an older person, my favorite. So which boy I like least is the most least offensive boy. Like,
oh man, and like for a good while, my favorite one was Glasses Boy.
Okay, which is Kyoya Otori.
Kyoya Otori.
Otori.
The mom of the host club.
The mom of the host club, Tamaki's best friend, voiced by J. Michael Tatum, famous for fuck, I don't know any of these things.
Yeah, let's keep going. I mean,
there's Kyoya.
Who the fuck are these characters?
France in Hatelia.
Let's see.
Rintaro? Oh, he's the main guy in Steins Gate.
Oh, the main guy.
Erwin in Attack on Titan.
Oh, Erwin in AOT.
Let's
see, what else?
He's in Free as Ray. I forget which one that one is. I don't know boys as well as lately.
No, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. It's true.
Oh, he's one of the voices of Pee Pee Me in the the English one in episode 5B.
Yeah. I don't know what games he's done.
He's done. He's in
Evangelion.
Is Yoruji? I don't remember.
Kaji. No, Kaji. It's asshole man.
Oh, asshole. He's asshole in Evangelion film. At least 2.0? I don't know if he doesn't come back. And he is not really much in video games.
Yeah. I mean, he's done a bunch of like what appears to be like MOBA characters, but yeah.
Yeah.
So J. Michael Tatum.
His name is kind of more famous to me than his actual work, but anyway. God, Kyoya has a big old fucking description. Takes up the entire page. So anyway, Kyoya Otori. He is Kyoya's she's Tamaki's best friend. Mm-hmm. They form the host club together. He is the son of a very influential family of like the dad's got like 4 boys and they all run except for Kyoya because he's still in school. They all run big old businesses and stuff. And Kyoya is expected to take over his dad's business, even though his dad's like a fucking asshole about it.
In regards to character type, Kyoya is the quiet, tall, silent glasses type.
No, he's the cool type.
Oh, the cool type.
The silent type belongs to Mori.
Oh, that's true.
So he is the cool type.
He's the cool type.
Like, he's the one who's doing, like, the accounting work of the host club. He's the one who's crunching the numbers. He's the one that's making sure events go as planned.
Yeah.
And budgeting, but not very well.
Sorry, I just cringed real hard because I remember that, like, even though Kyoya is the best and the smartest, the reason for the climax in the last 2 episodes is because of him apparently not doing his job.
Except he did.
I don't know. He's the best and the smartest, but also he
went over budget.
Why would he? How can you go over budget? Like, do they have a saving? Oh, fuck this show. Anyhow,
they make money apparently.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
But anyhow, Kyoya, actually, the funny thing is that his design is very closely related to that one guy from Psycho Pass. So in my brain, they're like literally in the same entry.
What the fuck is his name?
And I like that guy, especially his development later on.
His development is so good later on.
So of course, I was kind of predisposed to maybe liking Kyoya, and I was of course punished for that.
Yeah, like Kyoya, he definitely comes off as an asshole at first glance, like. And that part of his character doesn't really change, which is really nice. Like, he's the one who tells her, you gotta pay for that, when she breaks the vase. And he's the one who's always, like, trying to get the host club to do things that, monetarily, that will make them money. And he is definitely, perceived and as an asshole.
And presented himself as an ass. You would say as an altruistic kind of like, not
I don't do it
not for profits, but like logic before emotion, reason before
before feelings
kind of character.
And it is meant, I think, to be like a foil to Tamaki.
A contrast to Tamaki.
Yeah.
Well, while Tamaki you could say is hot-blooded, Kyoya is cold-blooded.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's usually the way you want to have your characters be arranged. And I guess if we just jump into it, like the beach episode,
the worst episode, honestly. That series of like 3 episodes right around that beach episodes are some of the worst.
Wasn't the all girls school?
I think it was like right after the beach episode.
Like that was a pretty hard session for us to watch.
3 episodes in there.
So just the short of it is that at one point. Oh, by the way, in case you don't know, Haruhi's terrified of lightning because
Because
reasons.
She's scared of lightning.
Yeah. So while she is terrified of lightning and basically like hiding in a room.
Oh, that's Tamaki. You're thinking of Tamaki already.
No, I'm thinking of Killough, because doesn't Killough kind of force himself on her to prove the point?
No, she's not scared at that point because the lightning.
I thought lightning was striking.
No, that's Tamaki's point. No, she ducks into a room, I think, to hide from Tamaki, and it happens to be Killough's room. And then yeah, he like kind of pushes her down on the bed and like
gets on top of her
and is like, oh, what are you gonna do about it? And is showing his power and trying to be like that asshole to kind of punish her for what she did earlier in the episode, which is try to defend some girls from some thugs, and you know, just didn't even get really hurt. She was just almost drowned because she can't swim. I literally keep forgetting if she can or can't swim. This is such a nothing.
She can't swim.
It's such a nothing that I've forgotten. The binary,
it's not very consistent.
If and or.
Yeah. But like, yeah, no, she's trying to defend those girls, and she gets in trouble, and they're like, you shouldn't have done that, because that's dumb.
Because you're a girl, and you can't defend yourself against boys.
Yeah.
And she, understandably, gets mad.
Yeah, so to prove the point, he forces himself on her.
Or he like, pushes her down and is like, holding her.
What you gonna do now, huh? What you gonna do now?
And then,
it's like,
and then she's like, oh, you're not like that, Killough. Except he totally is.
He totally is.
So he totally would do that. Like they try to and
downplay it.
And this is actually not the fault of the voice actor. His voice actor is really good.
Yeah.
It's that like they try to downplay like, oh, he's an asshole, but he's got a good heart inside. Except for everything else he does is like, no, I'm a prophet, you know. I'm doing this for the host club. I don't want to do this. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm not doing this to be nice.
Yeah, but Killough, we don't want to do this. Shut up and make money.
Exactly. So it's very like, I see what they're trying to do, but it does not work because it's so money that like, or like for me, for the business, for the host club, that when you actually get to those episodes where they're like, oh no, you actually have a heart. One of them that we skipped, it doesn't ring true.
Yeah,
it feels very like tacked on.
And also, let's be real here, okay? Because we're also like, I don't want to say we're giving this too much credit, but the reality is that scene wasn't there to make a point. It was there because it's gratuitous.
It was there for the Haruhi x Killough shippers.
Yeah, exactly.
And there is a moment of that for each boy, at least.
Is there one for freaking Honey?
I'm pretty sure there is one.
No,
I've kind of forgotten which one it is, but
the worst part is that literally after Killough, like the rest of the boys, like the ranking goes to hell, and I will fight you.
That's fair. We'll fight.
Yeah, we'll fight. Yeah, like that particular scene is so early on that like Kitty and I, as people who do storytelling, who do writing, we're like, what's the point of this? And the point of it is that it's for fan service.
It's for shippers.
And when you have that stuff come before the story itself, of course it feels shallow and it feels empty and it feels as though it really doesn't
because
matter.
it was.
Because it was.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to say about Killough, Kitty?
He was also top tier back in the day.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore. Because I used to be, you know, a stereotypical think I was straight cis girl. Some of that's changed, thankfully. So I kind of liked the assholes.
Yeah.
Thankfully that part's changed.
Yup.
Now we get to the twins, who are just a unit.
I love that they're one entry in Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Hikaru and Kaoru.
Hitachin. The Hitachin twins. Oh god, forgot to load up, let's see, the twins. So, which one's which? Hikaru is voiced by Todd Haberkorn, who has done... Oh, his initial D is Keisuke. I think that's one of the main characters.
He's in... like, if the character doesn't have a link with its name, then he... He's actually Kirito in Sergeant Frog.
Oh, nice. He's one of the main guys in Alan Walker and the Gray Man. That sounds like a made-up fucking name of bullshit.
Alien Walker?
Alan Walker.
Oh. He's Android
he's
19.
Italy in Hetalia.
Of course. There's an anime called Phantom: Requiem of the Phantoms. That's stupid.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Let's see.
Kill. Who's Idoi? Who's this guy?
Isn't that hacking boy?
President of the Sewing Club.
Oh, he's the president of the Sewing Club.
In
I love him.
He's Marlowe in Attack on Titan.
Who the fuck is Marlowe? That's Kitty. It's fine.
Oh, it's not going to bring up a picture, so it doesn't even matter.
Freudenberger.
Jadeite in the new Sailor Moon.
Jadeito.
Jadeito.
More
Haruka in Free. Teru.
Oh, he's there.
Teru.
Hanamura.
And that looks like it's pretty much it for Anna.
Oh, he also does one Papuko in Pop Team Epic.
He's Papuko.
Are there any video games we went off from Kitty?
Yeah, well, other than
he's done a lot of movies.
Teru.
Video
Oh wait, he's only anime.
Anime.
Oh, I'm in films. That's why I'm like.
No, that makes sense.
I'm like anime Teru only.
Let's scroll farther down because like
I'm in video games now.
Oh yeah, I meant like more recent games.
That's fair.
He's in some Tales of games.
Bunch of Tales of.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
He's in Danganronpa 3.
I have no idea who the hell that is.
We don't know who that is because we can't look it up. Is he not regular Teru? I guess he's not. He's just for the anime.
He's just for the anime.
For the anime 3.
Okay.
And Morgan.
Scroll up a little more. He's in Persona 4 Ultimax as...
I don't know.
Sure?
Mina is.
Actually, I think that's actually the OC that fucking Arxis made. Because they always make an OC for all of their fighting games.
Of course. And his twin, Kaoru, is voiced by Greg Ayers, who is Shinji Kazuma in Full Metal Panic. I think that's the main dude. He's Kaoru in
he's Kaoru.
Evangelion back in the day. He's also Chrono in Chrono Crusade.
No relation to Chrono Trigger.
He is the main boy in D&A Angel. Let's see what else we got.
Let's see. Oh, he's Negi Negima. Someone that comes is like, when is Negima? And I'm like,
please,
never.
Please, I don't want to die. He's Sunohara in the Clannad series.
I think I've only watched like 2 episodes of Negima.
That's fine. That's all you need.
I think that's as far as I ever made it. And I owned like 3 volumes of the manga. Let me tell you, it did not grab me.
No.
Oh, wait, scroll up. He's in Danganronpa, the animation as Monokuma.
Oh, he's the English voice in the anime.
Oh, he's...
no, I think he is Monokuma.
He's Monokuma.
I think he is.
And he's actually...
Kensuke Aida in Evangelion 1 and 2 movie.
No idea.
No, he's just Monokuma in that season.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because I think Funimation owns the rights to the Danganronpa anime, so they had their own voice cast.
Weird.
But yeah, he's done some stuff. He was more active back in the day, but
Hikaru and Kaoru are identical twins.
Mm-hmm. They are known as the little devil type in the host club, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah. And they are there for twincest.
Yep.
That is their purpose in this anime.
That's pretty much all there is to them.
Fan service and twincest.
Oh, it's
goody.
Gross. It's so bad.
Yeah, they try to give them their own characters later on.
It really fails because it doesn't make them independent of one another. In the Ouran Host Club fight game, they're one character.
Yeah, exactly.
They're one character.
Yeah, in any character roster, they're one character. Like, they try to give Hikaru his own thing in the anime where he likes Haruhi.
Yeah.
It's stupid, and
it's not very successful because it still brings in Kaoru to also be like
to have to help him and to force him to actually.
No, you go on the date with her. Why? Don't ask.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It'll be hot when
I know,
she realizes that it's not me. It's you.
I know it's you. But anyway, the main thing about them is that like in an episode about them, they're like, oh, you have to guess which one is us, and then nobody's ever successfully done it until Haruhi came along. Yeah. Oh.
And what was her bullshit explanation for it?
No, Tamaki had a bullshit explanation. He was like, I'll learn to tell the difference, basically. Come join the host club, I like you both, I'll learn to tell the difference. Yeah. And somebody else will learn to tell the difference if you guys open up your hearts or whatever.
Yeah, or some bullshit. Or some Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
yeah, you're right. Tamaki is my favorite Kingdom Hearts character.
Fuck. No.
It could work.
No.
It's funny because, like, man, I was wondering who was going to bring up the twincest first. And now that you brought it up, there's nothing left to say about these boys.
Yeah.
They're just twincest.
Yeah. And then in the anime, Hikaru has a crush on Haruhi, and that's it.
That's all there is to it. They're huge assholes and manipulative
They
assholes.
are actually assholes, by the way, yeah. Like, they're always dragging Harvey into stuff that she doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
They're always, being mean to other people, and, like, especially if they can't tell the difference between the two because they're identical twins.
Yeah.
And thankfully they do their hair differently, so at least you can tell, but still, it's, like, they're basically just assholes the entire time, and they're just... And I guess that's what you're supposed to like about them, but why?
No.
But why?
Yeah, and also the twin-sis stuff is like it's really gratuitous, and like it's to the point where it's like I don't know, it gets annoying.
It does, and it like draws you out of the experience because you're like, ew, I don't want to watch this. It's not hot.
I really don't want to listen to these two go on about, you know.
But in bed.
Fuck. Okay. Next.
They still sleep together.
They still sleep together.
Next we have...
I can't wait for Ouran Host Club, Aura's Host Club fan club.tumblr.com to be yelling at us in the comments.
That's fair. Next we have Mitsukuni Haninozuka.
I hate this character the most.
That's fair.
I actually hate
voiced
Honey
by
the
Lucy
most.
Christian. Oh, bless Lucy Christian. I love her. She's most famous in my brain as Duck from Princess Tutu.
Oh.
She also was in she's the main girl in Full Metal Panic. She was in Abenoboshi. What is that fucking series?
Isn't Hitomi the main girl from Welcome to the NHK? Because she voices that too.
It's not highlighted, so I'm not sure.
Oh, never mind then.
She's the main girl in Clannad, Nagisa.
Huh.
She's also AKB 0048's Nagisa. That dub is not great because they dubbed the songs.
Really?
Not all of them, but some of them. It's very strange, unfortunately. Yeah. She's Hestia in Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon?
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. Yeah. And she's one of the girls in Flip Flappers.
Flip Flappers?
We need to watch Flip Flappers. Yeah, apparently it's gay.
I've heard it's good.
She's also Nami in a lot of the One Piece things. I don't know about everything.
Are there any video games?
Oh, and she's Ochako in My Hero Academia.
Is it the pink one?
The cute one.
Well, I don't know how I knew that she was the pink one.
She's only in One Piece and Borderlands 2 is so weird. So she hasn't really.
These guys are in Borderlands as side characters. Which is weird.
She hasn't really done much. Wait, Azumanga Daioh. She's the teacher, I think. One of the teachers. She hasn't done much, but I fucking love Lucy Christian. She's like a really sweet person, just in general. But Honey's character is so bad. It's just like.
But is Lucy Christian as good as Laura Bailey though?
No, Laura Bailey's a good girl. Lucy Christian is probably a good girl.
It makes me. Like, I love that, like, because we were watching a Let's Play of Nier, because we're not playing that game, fuck that. And we're like, who voices Kaine? Oh! Or Kaine. It's fucking Laura Bailey! Jesus Christ!
I love Laura Bailey. Why isn't...
Get yourself a girl who can do both.
That's fair. The anime I'm thinking of isn't on here. Abenoboshi... What the fuck is that called?
So, while Kitty looks that up, I'm gonna let you know...
Abenoboshi Magical Shopping District. It's an anime that Ari showed me back in the day. It's an old ass, like, kind of fan servicey, but it's kind of fun. She's the main boy in that.
Oh.
She voices a boy. And like her...
And she voices a boy in this one, too!
She does. In her comments for Abenoboshi, she's like fucking dying by the end, because she's trying to do, like, a puberty age boy. But anyway, in this one she just gets to act like a baby, which I guess was the easiest role for her, let's be real.
I guess, yeah.
Because Honey is a baby.
Well, Kitty, what character type is he, Kitty?
The cute.
No, what word did they use?
Moe.
No, the Lolita type.
Oh, right.
They referred to Honey as, quotation marks, the Lolita character.
Even though that literally makes no sense.
Also, you're wondering, we're not reading the description. That's what they're called in the anime. There's a character who actually points out that there are a bunch of archetypes and tropes.
Doesn't make it better.
It doesn't make it better.
They do point it out.
But
least,
I mean,
I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, Honey
is a fucking baby.
Is a baby.
Even though he's actually a third year.
Yeah. The joke is that his birthday is leap year. Is on leap year day, so he only ages every 4 years or whatever. That's the joke. So he acts like a baby. But in reality, he's a baby, but he also does like super good martial arts.
He's also the strongest man in the world.
He's the strongest man in Japan.
Yeah, the master of a thousand disciplines.
Yeah.
And men fear him.
But
women want him.
He just loves sweets.
I fucking hate honey.
Yeah, his character is like bad.
Like,
it's just like it doesn't go anywhere. He just has episodes of like being cute.
And
that's his character.
It's just the sort of thing where it's like...
He's just there to pick another, check off the checklist.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we have a cute little boy. Perfect. Yeah. Check. I'm surprised they don't use the word Shota.
Yeah. They used Lolita before Shota, which is weird. Because, that has actually nothing to do.
It doesn't.
Like, actually, it doesn't make sense in any context.
No.
I remember we were both, like scratching our heads as, like...
We're like, what?
The Lolita type?
What the fuck does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
It should mean like...
Because it's not like
it
he's presenting himself as though he's a kid. The idea is that he's older, but he looks like a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very confused.
Yeah, and it's not like he's wearing cute clothes or anything, or presenting himself to be...
I mean, he's sometimes wearing cute clothes, but
everyone is in cute clothes, though.
Exactly, so it's not like he's the different one.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's like all that there is to his character, so that's why we're focusing on this.
Yeah, I really dislike Honey because this is the one that actually feels the most gratuitous to me.
And very just tacked on for another checkbox.
I honestly feel you could just remove Honey,
and
Mori because
they're a unit. Unfortunately,
Mori's an add-on to Honey, and the story would not actually change at all.
No,
there would be no change.
They really don't add or subtract anything.
They really don't, and also because even if you're doing the whole thing where it's like, oh, look at all these boys, she's never gonna do anything with. Like, she doesn't do anything with Honey or Mori. And
Mori,
also,
they at least have Mori, he carries her at one point. That's the check on the mark. But with Honey, it's like they just, sometimes have sweets together. And is that the ship? Is that why is that the ship? I don't even know. I'm sure everything in this show is a ship, but,
I fucking hate this show.
That's fair.
It's so fucking it's exhausting to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's just like there is nothing here.
Yeah.
You go to the character tropes gashapon, you put in your quarter, you spin it around, it's actually empty.
Yeah.
It's actually empty.
It's just a shell.
There's nothing to this character. And there's almost is there less to Mori or is it equally as empty?
There's slightly less.
Mori,
Takashi Morinozuka, voiced by Travis Willingham. I actually have no idea who this is.
That man is huge!
That's a big man, Jesus Christ. He's married to Laura Bailey!
What?!
Oh, he must be a good boy then.
He must be a good boy. There's no way.
He's Roy Mustang in Full Metal Alchemist. I'm trying to find anything else. Portus D. Ace from One Piece. Cool.
Let's see.
Vampire Knight?
Oh, he's
one of the vampires. I can't remember which one.
Ever finish watching Vampire Knight? He also has Vic Mignogna.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Keep going down.
Wow, there's not much
more
anime.
American stuff.
Is there?
Look, keep going down.
I know, I was just looking at the Naruto.
He's
Sophia the First. He's good American
Thor.
show.
He's Thor in a bunch of the animated stuffs.
Oh, a shit ton of it, yeah. Sonic Boom Knuckles.
Yeah, okay.
Lots of Thor. Lex Luthor in DC Super Friends. That was a cute little.
Let's see. He's in Mass Effect. Oh, never mind.
It's the film.
The movies.
And in video games,
he is
in some
he's
Dynasty
in The World Ends
Warriors.
With You. That's weird.
Yep.
He's in Tales of Vesperia.
Guile in Street Fighter series.
That makes sense. That makes sense. He's in one of the Star Ocean games. That's funny.
Cell in the Dragon Ball games.
Nice. He's in Final Fantasy 13 as... Okay, never mind. I have no voices. He is Knuckles in
in the Sun. Wow, in 2010 to present, he's...
Oh, shit.
Modern Knuckles, basically. A lot of
Call of Duty
superheroes.
Shooty Man games.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see,
Satan in Saints Row Get Out of Hell. Fair.
He's Mecha Superman in Infinite Crisis.
Harvey Dent in the Batman Telltale.
Oh,
Oh, and Long Q in Heroes.
In Fire Emblem Heroes.
Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't know if he's always been Long Q.
You could just Control F.
That's too easy.
Fire Emblem. Or just Fire. He's...
Nope, just in Heroes.
That's weird.
Yeah, just in Heroes.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah, I don't like it when they do that.
Wait,
he has been in some live action. My goodness.
Oh, nice. Okay, Kitty, please. Oh, he was in Nip Tuck? Is Scroll Up?
No, we don't know
who the fuck is Aced? Is that one of the,
it's
13
in the movie.
What? No, that's a game, Kitty.
I know, but it's in this. This says movie over here.
Oh. He's in one of the Kingdom Hearts.
So, yeah, most famous for Guile, probably.
So
Mori is his best boy because he does the least and is the least offensive.
You know, it's funny, isn't it? You just win by default because when we look at the list of... See, he has, no lines of dialogue.
He has very little lines of dialogue.
He never handles Haruhi,
no.
except for, picking her up once, even though she actually...
He picks her up, twice, because he picks her up when he figures out that she's a girl in the first episode, because he's, trying to get her away from fighting, but and then he picks her up later for the fan service.
Yeah. He doesn't say anything bad. He doesn't... use translers like some of the other boys sometimes.
He doesn't talk.
You know what? No. You know what? You're winning me over. Mori is the best boy.
Mori is the best boy because he wins the least offensive. And he's like I do like that kind of character where he's big, tall, and strong, but and he looks kind of intimidating, but he's got a heart of gold. Yeah. That's a good character type.
It's a good archetype.
You don't really get to see that if he has a heart of gold because he's just kind of generally a nice guy. Except he, rejects girls because he's more interested in, being Honey's servant.
And that plot line I don't like at all.
That plot line is his detractor, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because, basically their families have always been... Honey's family has always been the master, and Mori's family has always been the servants to them. And that's how it works even in modern day, even though... Stop your indentured servitude.
No, you see, it's fun. It's sexy because he's the big and strong, but he has to be the submissive one. You see? That's what makes it sexy.
I guess.
There really isn't much to Mori, and he actually doesn't get an origin story episode outside of Honey's.
Yeah, no, he only gets Honey's.
I'm gonna say this right now: in the Ouran Host Club fighting game, or Mori and Honey are one character as well.
Yeah, or Honey is the main character, and then Mori is the backup.
Oh fuck, he's the assist.
Who you call in? The assist. There we go.
That's so bad.
Yeah, because his only character is that he's a master in kendo.
But not as strong as Honey.
I think at one point they say they're about as strong as each other.
I partially remember Mori being I've never defeated him, but whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah. Or who never wanted to fight. It's fine.
They don't want to fight, but...
There's nothing to Mori.
There's really nothing. He's really there.
Compilation of Mori wins by doing nothing.
Yeah. No, the Mori, unfortunately, is there to be the quote-unquote romantic interest for Honey. Yeah. Even though the show will never admit that any of them are gay. Yeah. In fact, I think they all end up with wives. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Except for Haruhi, of course, because that would be good. Yeah. No. We'll talk about that. Wow, this episode's already long, but that's the SUFFERCAST for you.
And I feel like we haven't even touched or anything. Can we just burn...
Well, that is the rest. That's the main characters. That's everybody.
Oh, no. What about the main character, Kitty? The most important
girl.
The only girl!
Yeah, that's fair.
There's the only supporting character who's a girl.
No. The Lobelia girls.
Supporting characters. There are tertiary characters.
That's
Kitty.
fair. Renge ho Shaku.
It's the best character in this anime.
She is voiced by Monocriel, best known if you've been watching this channel as Stocking from Panty and Stocking.
Yeah, Stocking is
so good. She does Fi also. Am I not allowed? I think I'm not allowed to look at this.
I think she's Fi. I'm not sure if she's Fi. I think someone else is Fi. Cause wait, is she also Sumiki and okay, you look away. Oh, she's in Excel Saga as she's Hiat in Excel Saga. Jesus. Okay, can you look away? You're supposed to look away. Look away.
No, we're at the anime,
look away.
so it's...
Look away. Jesus Christ. You're not supposed to look at spoilers. And here
this
you
one
are.
Doesn't even have pictures behind the voice actor.
Yeah, but still don't look. No, it's not her because she's not
Sumiki and Tharja.
She's not Sumiki and Tharja.
Monocriel has done some...
You think of someone else. and actually, you can actually look because
has Monica Rial done video games? Damn it, she's done a lot of anime. Jesus,
she's done some video games.
She's done
Unlimited Saga. She
hasn't done much video games.
Not a lot. She's in Borderlands.
She's not in Borderlands.
Who the fuck is Mila? It's Valencia. Never mind. It's that other fucking Fire Emblem.
It's the old one that's
but
new.
Really, she's better known as.
She's best known as probably stalking.
And she was also in that bad anime.
She's the new Sakura in Clear Card.
Oh, that's fucking balls.
PP Me in episode 5. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else that's big. There's not a whole lot, is there?
She's
Love Live Sunshine. Oh, she's one of the supporting girls in Love Live Sunshine.
One of the 3 background girls.
Yeah. She's done a lot of stuff.
She's done a lot, but never or not always like center character.
Yeah, no, she's a lot of backup, which I feel like is really good.
And that's fine because see, listen, like no one is giving like Keith Davis awards, but damn, that man is in a lot of things,
and he puts in work. He puts in work.
He puts in work, and I think this is still going.
Yeah, no, like I'm barely hitting the before the 2010s.
Spanish? Because she's in like fucking El Cazador de la Bruja. Does she speak Spanish?
Leodo? I don't know. That's weird. I think it's.
Is that actually the name of that fucking?
I think that's just the name of the anime.
It's Spanish. That's weird.
Yeah, I think that's just the name of an anime.
Yeah.
She's also Sakura and Tsubasa.
That's weird. She's not OG Sakura. That's ridiculous.
And she's main girl in Negima, Konoka.
I forget. No, her name is Asuka, isn't it? Isn't Asuka the red haired girl?
Sakura?
Or Asakura? I forget.
I don't know. Anyway,
it doesn't matter. It's Negima. No one cares.
Nobody gives a shit.
Nobody gives a shit about Negima.
Somebody in Evangelion.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ibuki here. She's fucking Toa and DN Angel. Don't give a shit. Don't worry about it.
Who gives a fuck?
I'm pretty sure Toa was added for the anime, so it's fine. Anyway, she has done so much stuff. She's Martian's successor, Nadesco. This was her first work.
Mikako. I forget.
I don't remember.
Or Miss Koba. I'm sure, yeah.
But that was her first work back in 1999.
Oh, man, we should rewatch that. I bet it's terrible. It has mechs in it.
Girl, Monica Rial work hard. And she worked hard in this anime. She good.
Yeah, she brings so much life to this character.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of self-awareness to the character, which I really appreciate.
I mean, there is also a lot of, like unfortunate, like, she is self-aware, but also falls into the tropes.
That's true.
Because she is, like, a Fujoshi and...
A stereotype,
she's a Fujoshi stereotype, but also pointing it out.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's a hard balancing act. Monica Rial really adds to it, though.
Yeah. It doesn't immediately redeem the character, but it definitely adds to it. And also, there's just a lot of character behind her voice. Like, she really brings a lot of strength to the presentation.
Like, and even when she's just, like, she just comes in to explain something and then leaves, it's like always a, like, kind of nice surprise. You're like, oh, Renge's here, yay!
Yeah,
it's like seeing an old friend, and you're like, yay!
Yeah, I really like Renge.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's a character not directly bound to being the subject of... It's a female character not being the subject of fan service, and I actually really appreciate that. I mean, it's the bare minimum, really, to treat her like a goddamn human being.
Fair.
She's also...
Her opening episode, origin episode, is kind of like a hard to get through because, she's like obsessing over Kyoya because he looks like a boy from a video game.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid.
That part is hard to get through, but then the rest of the times you get to see her is fun because she's gotten over that.
Yeah,
so.
and I love that, like, there's just the machinery that makes no sense. She just comes
out of the floor. Just, because it's Renge.
Because it's Renge. And she's the best character.
She is great, honestly.
She's the best
character.
She's
a lot of fun. Nekozawa, who gives a shit?
Who the fuck is Nekozawa?
Although voiced by Patrick Seitz, who is...
Who's Nekozawa?
The
fucking guy who likes...
the dark occult guy.
He never comes back.
I think he does once, but yeah, no, that's about it. He gets like 2 episodes and that's
stupid.
It. Voiced by Patrick Seitz, who is fantastic. Forget what he does. He's in Durarara's Dotachin, I think.
Okay.
Or Russia Sushi. God, what the fuck is his name?
Simon,
thank you. I forget. I always get those 2.
Russia Sushi.
But Patrick Seitz is great.
You want to just skip to...
But Nekozawa has nothing.
Yeah, because
he has an episode and that's about it.
There's no one else.
No.
There really is no one else. Unless you want to actually talk about...
We'll talk about the Lobelia girls.
No, I meant the dad.
Oh, and we'll talk about him too.
Okay, in a sec, okay.
Kasanoda, we skipped his episodes because it doesn't matter.
It actually
And he comes in so late in the anime. In the manga, it ran longer, so he comes in about the middle, which makes more sense. In the anime, he comes in, like, second to last episode before the climax episodes, so it doesn't matter. He has nothing to add. I have no idea who anybody else is. Alrighty.
So you want to move on to the next
so let's talk
section?
about... I'm trying to host club associates and customers. Here we go. Recurring characters. Alright, we're in this section. Perfect.
Okay.
We're in the section of recurring characters, apparently.
Alright.
Let's talk about the dad first. Before we talk about that. The dad, Ranka Fujioka. You don't actually learn his name? It's just... Oh, Ryoji.
Ryoji, yeah.
Or Ranka, as he calls himself.
So
this could have been a good character.
This could have been a good character. Unfortunately, once again, like everything else, is done for shock value and gratuitiveness.
Yeah, because the first time you see, I think you see Haruhi's dad in like flashbacks of that like one scene that they keep reusing at the funeral.
Yeah.
Of that one shot. It looks like a dude. When the host club first meets, Haruhi's dad, however,
by breaking into her house.
they don't break in. By coming uninvited to their house.
To her house. But whatever, it's fine.
It's fine.
They find
he
out
comes
that...
home and he looks like a she because Ranka likes to cross dress and that is his job. Also.
Yep.
But then they use transphobic slurs.
Yeah, they immediately drop the T word.
Yep, multiple times.
They also use the S word. They don't use the S word. That one's too hard.
Which S word?
The one that mixes. You know the one. They'll have to write it out. Kitty. Oh my God, Kitty.
Oh,
that
no.
one.
I don't think they do.
That one is too harsh.
No.
But they definitely use the T word.
Yeah.
A lot.
The homophobic, the transphobic
the transphobic
T word.
A
lot.
And you would think to yourselves that
an anime about shipping boys, quotes and quotes, together would
not really
not use
go over here
gay slurs or transphobic slurs, but they use both.
But they use both.
We'll talk more about the gay slurs later.
There was so much hope here, but then again, we're watching Ouran Host Club.
Yeah,
so.
like this character is a good character, again, kind of trapped in a shitty-ass anime.
Yeah.
Because, like...
And it makes sense that this would be fucking Haruhi's dad.
Yeah, of course, this, like non-binary... Fuck gender. And I don't know if it's ever stated, but I'm pretty sure he didn't start this, like, after Haruhi's mom passed away. Like, he already...
I think it was implied that he
was always, like, like to dress like a girl.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if it's ever like explicitly stated.
Wait,
hold on.
I thought it was implied.
Oh no, that's something else. Apparently he considers himself to be bisexual, according to the manga, I guess, because the anime never brings it up.
Okay.
Anyway, Ranka is a good character, trapped in a really shitty anime.
Just like Haruhi.
Their family is like a good family that got trapped in a horrible situation. Yeah. Because even the mom, you don't ever see her, but at least she seemed like a good, hardworking lady. Yeah. So.
A trans or gender queer character in an anime. Oh, wait, no. It's just the here for shock value.
Oh, this is still hot.
Yeah, your tea's really hot, that's why. Yeah. That cup is nice, but...
It keeps it hot for a long time.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna let the steam out a little. But yeah, no, like, this could have been... And I'm sure back in the day, this was at least slightly progressive. Because I think back in the day...
Because there was a character who was like
at least you saw a character that, could have looked like you.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think back in the day, using the T slur was a little more, slightly more acceptable. Because we hadn't come up with, like, a better term, like trans yet.
But also the idea of, like, look at these people. These people don't exist. That's why we can make fun of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, punching down. The key to good comedy, you guys. Punching down.
Yeah, great comedy.
Yeah.
Back in the day, this was probably more progressive than it is now.
But we're not back in the day, and things don't exist in a bubble.
This is not...
Fucking
2006?
I'm gonna lock in with 5. You have to go back to the main page for... One more.
Oh, that's the manga. I'm like 2002. Jesus, I was not off that much. 2006. Yes.
Ah, damn, missed it.
And the manga ran from 2002 to 2010. Jesus.
Jesus.
Oops, I went to the wrong page. I went to the wrong page.
Kitty, I need to sneeze super bad. Can we do a cut real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Kitty, I'm so sick of this anime.
Fair.
So
yeah.
now that you know about the dad and what a waste of a character that is.
Yeah. Let's talk about the offensiveness by bringing in our antagonists.
Antagonistical characters.
Our recurring antagonists, I guess.
Now, dear viewer, if you have not seen Ouran Host Club, let's do a bit of a mental exercise right now for you. Mm-hmm. In an anime about boys who charge girls to sit down and eat sweets with them, who do you think the antagonistical force would be? What would be the most basic... I was gonna do that meme of like 10 IQ freaking characters antagonistical force you could come up with.
Lesbians,
because they're really the enemy of men.
It's true. Lesbians,
because women are a resource, and if they're taking our women,
then we have
less women.
They're taking our lives.
So yeah, the all girls academy.
The all-girls academy of pretty explicitly gay ladies.
Yeah.
Was the anime's first openly homosexual female to be introduced. I just read that in the Wikipedia.
Wasn't Utena pretty gay, though?
I think it's this anime.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what they mean.
Oh, the first openly homosexual female character introduced in this anime, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Utena was basically actually gay.
Yeah. So we meet 3 girls from the Suka Club.
Uh-huh. The main girl, Benio, who runs the Zuka Club, which is like a performance club, basically. They do plays, I think. It's not super clear. But in the episode we skipped, they actually force Haruhi into a play.
Yeah. We skipped it because...
the first episode that they have has Nazi imagery in it.
Yeah.
They are literally doing the Heil Hitler.
Yeah, and isn't there a goddamn swastika on screen?
I can't remember if there's an actual swastika, or it's just the flag.
I'm pretty sure there was a swastika
Nazi
on
flag
screen.
And Nazi.
Were they also wearing the Nazi uniform?
They were wearing Nazi uniforms.
Yeah.
At least.
So
Nazi lesbians.
Are
your antagonist for Ouran Host Club.
Yep.
Because they're trying to steal Haruhi away.
Yeah. Yep. What a fun... I'm really hoping that Ouran Host Club fan club .tumblr.com still watching so they can justify that in the comments down below.
Yeah, listen, that was in the chunk with the beach episode, and I think the other chunk was meeting Ranka for the first time because the transphobic slurs come about.
I think we watched those 3 episodes back to back.
Yeah, they were all in the same
and
group.
That's where we stopped. No, we did one more session.
We did a small session, and then we watched the ending.
Yeah, because we realized that neither of us wanted to keep on watching, and we thought, okay, we're never gonna do the SUFFERCAST if we don't just sit down and watch the ending.
Yeah, we gotta at least watch the ending. We read the summaries of the rest of them
because most of this show is actually filler. Fun fact.
It's true.
Nazi lesbians. Was your answer Nazi lesbians?
I'm sure only
probably
2%
not.
of you.
No, I'm sure some of you were like, oh no, it's another host club. Those are the antagonists.
That you would think.
No.
Or a lady host club.
No. See, no, that's 200 IQ right there.
Club.
That's too smart. It has to be less.
Yeah, it has to be.
Because if we are taking the girls, then someone else has to take the girls, but they can't be boys though, because then they would be hot.
Yeah, we can't have 2 hot teams. Yeah.
Fuck this show.
So that brings up all of the homophobia, transphobia.
Oh, what about the homophobic terms? Didn't that happen?
Yes, that did happen. That happened actually before we were introduced to the Zuka Club. They do use the F word.
Yeah.
The 3-letter F slur.
Yeah.
For a show, and I don't know if that's specific to the English dub, but for a show that's basically gay baiting, the fuck you thinking about trying to drop that shit on us?
You know,
your show is gay baiting.
And also, okay, now while you could maybe make a case that maybe back then using the T slur is not inherently it can be
horrible.
understandable, seeing as how the lack of perception in the public eye. Using the 3-letter F word now
that has been a slur for a long time, and don't you try to justify it by it means like a bag of sticks or whatever.
Yeah.
Like fuck off.
No.
You know what that word means.
You know what that word means.
And you're using it in that context.
Yeah, right. Oh fuck.
I had a friend do that to me.
No, that's stupid. I hope they're dead.
I mean.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. That's right, I did it.
That's fair.
Officer, please, no. No. I was gonna say something. But I forgot.
Yes.
Also, didn't this air in fucking, like, American TV? Which is fucking hilarious.
I mean...
Wasn't this on fucking Cartoon Network? That would be hilarious.
No. This was after the day of Toonami and Adult Swim, so I think at the time there was an anime network, because that kind of occurred during that time, and also Comcast back in the day had like access to some anime and showed it on their Xfinity or whatever it was before Xfinity. But no, but this aired in Japan. This aired on public TV in Japan, so...
and you could say it's like, well, maybe it wasn't in the original Japanese script, but then again, someone translated this and thought, this is what the boys are gonna say.
Yeah.
We really need to have them use...
with Vic Mignogna as your main dude, that homophobic asshole.
Man, it's like, I can't... I think it's notorious enough where, like, we haven't had anyone ask us, but we have like a 3-paragraph explanation. We have plot points ready for anyone who's like, what's so bad about Vic Mignogna? Notorious asshole.
Yeah, no, he's like
he's human like piece of garbage.
Like, if you ever see him at a convention, please go
the other way.
Especially if you are female presenting, please leave.
Yeah,
or queer, please do not interact. Do not engage.
Do not look at him. Do not shake his hand. Fuck.
Like, if that's not warning enough.
It's this anime is killing us.
It is. That whole 3-episode chunk had
it was
the
rough.
Sexual harassment of Killough. A very rapey feeling, and I hate to use the word, but it felt creeper as fuck. Next episode, we got transphobic slurs with Ranka. And then next episode, Nazis. It was a bad... Lesbian Nazis. That was a bad 3-episode chunk.
That was a really bad 3-episode
listen,
chunk.
if you take upon yourself to rewatch this anime and do not cringe and drop the anime during those 3 episodes, I don't know if you're here watching, for one thing.
Yeah. That was the roughest part.
Like if you hate
especially for us.
Yeah.
As queer people.
Yeah.
Who do storytelling. Who are... What was the third point?
Sexual harassment.
Yeah. Who have a soul.
Who have consent and recognize what consent means.
No. Like, this anime went out of its way to basically check all of our... I mean, there's no racism here.
Except for Nazis.
Except for the Nazis. Hey, like, it checked all... Like,
oh, you're right. There is no character of color.
For better or worse?
I think that's for the best, honestly.
Didn't they give the main girl from fucking the Suka Club, like, darker skin?
Just slightly.
Darker skin?
I think it's just, like...
Yeah,
it's just still Japanese.
Whatever,
so
it's fine. Listen, you don't have to check all the boxes. You just have to check enough of those boxes to get us to check the hell out.
Yeah, but, so if you hate yourself, watch those 3 episodes.
No, watch something else.
But don't.
Watch something that doesn't make you hate yourself.
Yeah,
take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Come on, here at Dango Duo, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Watch something fun.
We are suffering for you.
Yeah, so you don't have to.
So don't.
This is always a case of do as we say, not as we do. Don't watch this anime.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, what's the next point on the list?
We're gonna talk about the climax.
Because there's nothing happens in this anime until the last 2 episodes, in which suddenly there's plot.
And it's not a very good plot. It's really bad. Suddenly, there's a girl who flies in that Tamaki's grandma wants him to date and marry for financial benefit.
Oh, and also the Ouran Host Club has to get shut down
because she says so. And grandma doesn't like it, and then Killough's dad doesn't like it.
Oh, and also, in case you were wondering, suddenly, Tamaki becomes the main character, because suddenly we learn his tragic, sad backstory.
Yeah. We learn,
which is really sad and actually needlessly sad.
It
and
is
complicated.
Actually. It is needlessly complicated.
It's like, is this really the only way to solve this problem? Question mark. It's like, yeah, I really appreciate Tamaki being willing to sacrifice his own mother for the sake of success.
For the sake of a girl.
No. I meant his own mother. Because the whole idea was like, you never see your mother ever again, and you get to have an education. And he's like, oh, goodbye, Mom. Sorry.
No. Like yeah, they're driving, and like he leaves because he wants to see Haruhi more than his mom.
No. I mean the original explanation of like the reason why the dad took fucking Tamaki in is because he didn't have any other someone else to inherit the company. Yeah. And they were like, well, that's my bastard son, so we'll take it. Except the grandma's like, okay, well, but if you do, he never gets to see his mom ever again. And I love that Tamaki is like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
that's
like,
fine.
Well, because he's like, his mom's very sickly and out of a job, so he's doing it for her benefit, because they'll pay her.
But he
still abandons his mom.
He still abandons his mom, right? Also, it's one of those things where it's like, does she have family?
I guess
does she have someone to take care of her? Also, I love that like she's so ashamed by what she did.
She disappeared.
That she disappeared, and she became a cleaning lady for that other family. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's very contrived.
And also, abuse in this episode. Yeah. In the climax of Kyoya's dad being a righteous asshole. He slaps
him several times.
Just once, but...
No, he does it twice, doesn't he?
No, he only slaps him once.
I don't know why I thought he slapped him
twice.
That's
fair. No, he's just a fucking asshole. And then the anime tries to make it like, oh, Kyoya's such a good guy and so smart that he, like... buys the company out from his dad and then gives it back to him. Somehow.
And also, how did he get that money?
From the host club.
But the host club was not doing good. It wasn't, like...
I think
they were over budget.
I think the way that it's supposed to be is that they were over budget for that event. Not for their whole...
Also, I have issues believing that this host club would make enough money to buy a mega corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this show.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
So the climax of the show ends up with Tamaki about to leave on an airplane, because of course he is.
Go see his mom.
And Haruhi being like...
But you love the host club.
But he loved... What about what I care about? Oh, never mind that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna chase after him.
In a horse and carriage, because of course.
And risk our lives.
Risk our lives. Almost drown and die.
I love that they actually forget she can't swim.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it as in like... No, Tamaki jumps after her, but like, she's fine. She's been down in the water for like 10 minutes. Also, at that height, you're not hitting water, you're hitting concrete, but whatever, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Dead,
Forget it. Forget. It's actually all a dream, actually. She died on the first episode.
Fair.
That vase contained some...
radioactive material.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's what I like to call, the Schrodinger's Haruhi, you know? She's alive and dead the instant that vase hits the floor,
Fair. The only good thing about that final episode is that it inspired a character for me. For one of
that's true. That's true. I like that.
And her name is so stupid.
The antagonistical girl that gets introduced who wants to jump on Tamaki's dick
is named Etoile.
No.
Eclair Tonniere.
Eclair Tonniere. I love that we spend because we of course we were checked out, we were not caring, we were just watching what events are happening. I'm like, what would be another stupider name? Like pastry plus something else.
Well, it has to be something that rhymes.
Donatella donut.
Because you were dying about the pastry part, and I was dying of their fucking first name rhymes with their last name.
That's true. Yeah, it's just her name is Eclair. That's stupid.
But it rhymes with her last name. That's even stupider.
That's stupid. This show's stupid. And of course, shitty. It ends with Tamaki jumping into the river for singing. Also, by the way, that bridge they show is not as big, but it goes on forever.
It does, yeah.
He jumps down
to save her and gives her a big ol' hug instead of a kiss, like everyone wanted.
And then
the host club is saved, I guess.
Even though those boys are graduating, and really they're actually...
Well, I mean, that wasn't the end of the school ceremony, but yeah, the host club is saved for another half a year.
How does the manga go on for 5 more years, even though 2 of those boys are graduating?
They graduate.
What happens to the host club?
I have no idea. I guess we'll find out soon.
I guess we'll find out soon because we're about to read the summary for what happens in the manga 5 years later.
For 5 more years. 4 more years.
It's been 4 years.
It's been...
Where this is the time for you to check yourself out if you care about Ouran Host Club, but then again you probably already checked yourself out.
Fair.
There's no way. There is like no way.
Yeah.
You've made it this far.
Oh, okay, I see. There's an extra episode.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Before we read the manga summaries,
okay.
let's give our overall thoughts on the anime, because reading the manga has reminded me that there is one episode that might be worth your time, and it's the Alice episode. It's the Alice in Wonderland episode. I mean, it's still stupid, but it's like beautiful. It's really nicely animated. It's very like...
So, there's an episode that is basically a dream episode.
It's literally and the most filler thing in the world.
It follows the format similar to Alice in Wonderland, and yes, it is pretty.
I feel like it is the best episode.
But because it has nothing to do with the nonsense that this episode is about, this show's about. Like,
yeah.
What? Am I gonna tell you to go and boot up, like Hulu and watch that one episode?
I mean, like, if you're gonna watch one episode of Ouran, just do that one.
Yeah, but like... I get what you're saying, and
yeah.
it is... No, it is... It's the best Ouran Host Club episode, and the fact that it has nothing to do with their Ouran Host Club.
Yeah, and it plays with a lot of, like, expectations, and it plays with its own, like, story of Alice in Wonderland, where Alice just, like, I just want to go home.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because she's Haruhi, and then Haruhi's just like, whatever, fuck it, I want to go home. That episode is... And it has a nice, like, little arc to it, where, I forget why Renge is the mother of Nekozawa, just to put side characters in. But it's got, like, this mother arc to it, and it ends, the end of the dream, Haruhi sees her mom as she's the queen, and her dad's, like, the king.
Yeah.
And you know, it gets a little emotional because she's like, that's my mom. My mom's dead, and this is the first time I've seen her in years. And, like, I do like that little arc that they do. It's not worth it if you're going to watch the whole rest of the series, because this episode is completely...
Unrelated to
I forgot
it existed until you brought it up.
I forgot as well until I saw it in the manga descriptions.
Yeah.
It's honestly... It's a good episode in terms of how it looks, in terms of its story structure. It's still got the same stupid characters, but at least it kind of plays with them in a way. Yeah. And it doesn't have all of the faults of each, like, the characters normally. Because, like, the twins are there, and they're trying to be assholes, but Haruhi just keeps walking, basically.
That's true.
Honey is there for, like, a half a second, being all eating sweets. Tamaki's there for like half a second, and it's really more about Haruhi.
Yeah.
Like the show should be.
Yeah.
That's the best episode. Everything else is trash. Go home. Don't watch this anime.
As we said before, it's fan service and gratuitous. This exact same way that Bulb Jiggle and oh no, girl, her clothes fall off randomly. Yeah. It's the same trash because it doesn't really serve a purpose. It's just there because
junk
it's
food. It's junk food for your brain.
Yeah,
and not a good kind of junk food.
There's better junk food you can eat.
Yeah.
And we don't recommend this anime, especially as you can tell from the fact that we suffered through it. If it's in the SUFFERCAST, our general recommendation is most likely don't watch it. Except, like, the Death Note movie was fun to laugh at, but
it was fun to laugh at, and Willem Dafoe was great, but
Willem Dafoe is the best fucking part of that movie, as he always is.
Yeah. See, there's usually a glimmer of hope in our SUFFERCAST
but we're always picking through the meal, though.
But it's always like the crumb at the bottom of the plate. You're like, oh, that's a good crumb.
Yeah.
Yum 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 yum.
Yeah.
Eat that tiny crumb and that's it.
Or it's the boba in a otherwise seemingly terrible tea. It's like, this tea tastes like terrible, but the boba's pretty good though.
There's like one piece of boba there.
There's one. It's really big though. You have to like suck on it real hard. Okay. Kitty, give me the descriptions. Okay, so this is the time to check out right now. If you don't want to know how their Ouran Host Club finishes, even though it actually finished 8 years ago.
Jesus fuck. Yeah, so... Oh, the newspaper club episode? That was dumb.
Oh, that was really stupid, actually.
This did not happen in the manga, that part.
In case you're wondering what we're reading wikipedia.org/wiki/list of Ouran Host Club chapters. Underscores between every space.
Yeah. What the fuck
The
is
American
happening?
Football Club challenges the host club for the right to use the high... Okay,
What
whatever.
the fuck?
This is
Who
stupid.
cares? Cultural festival.
Kitty, take me...
I'm working on it. I don't know where the anime ended and where this begins. They go to the department store. Yeah, that's the episode. This is the episodes we skipped here.
Well, actually...
This is the
what-
Casanoda episodes that we skipped.
Wait. How can that be when literally the publishing date is like... Okay, April 2006. Never mind. Now I'm looking at this date here.
Oh,
This is the date it
that
was
one.
published.
Yeah, no, this one is a dream of Tamaki.
Lovu Orudrimo. Love Egoist, number 4. I guess that's what the Tamaki... Tamaki...
Oh, so this is in volume 9. Tamaki finally is starting to realize that he might have feelings for Haruhi, not as a child, but as an adult.
That's 40
woman.
chapters in, everybody.
Yeah, that's about 40 chapters in. This doesn't matter.
Someone just used black magic to get
Someone-
Honey's affections.
Yeah.
Is it Honey or Honey? Hunny or
They use
H-O-N?
both.
That's consistency!
No, it's
Where the
very
fuck was your
different.
editor this whole time?
Yeah, that's too easy. Haruhi is forced into participating in a fashion show by the twins and their mother.
Kitty, I'm looking at the scroll bar. We're halfway, Kitty.
I know, it's fine.
There's so much manga,
the
Jesus.
fuck is happening here? Mori dresses as a tanuki. Alrighty.
Okay. Kaoru takes Haruhi on a date to an amusement park.
Oh, okay. So in the anime, this isn't made clear, but in the manga, I guess both twins have a crush on Haruhi.
Okay. And apparently he also uses Honey and Mori to take Hikaru to the same amusement park to make him jealous.
Weird. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Kaoru's on the date. Kaoru tells Haruhi that
Yeah.
he loves her and kisses her cheek, but says Hikaru is still more important to him. Haruhi does not understand.
Wait a minute. What's this loaded gun doing in my lap? It's painful.
Hikaru realizes that Kaoru has done everything for him and tells him they can stay together. They decide to become two different people, and shortly after, Hikaru dyes his hair.
I thought he said Hikaru dies, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Honestly, because Hikaru's a fucking asshole. While in France on a class trip, Kyoya searches for Tamaki's mother. Yeah, the Eclair thing is not in the manga, by the way.
Oh, really?
That was a totally made up anime thing.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Tamaki's in Japan still.
Later that night, Haruhi feels weird, but she believes she's just having a cold. Riveting storytelling.
Riveting.
Does she get anime sickness? Does she get the Planet disease?
She thinks she's feeling ill because she's feeling ill, but it's really love.
Oh, I was so hoping she's like, oh, I have nondescript terminal disease.
Dying disease, a la Clanad. Love Clanad, but what the fuck is Nagisa sick from? Don't worry about it.
I always thought it was cancer. I actually always thought it was like this, actually
that
overt.
would make too much sense. No, it's never stated what the fuck she has. She's just ill.
That's lazy. That's lazy.
It's fucking fuck. No. It's there to make sadness happen, and sadness does happen, but. Let's call a spade a spade.
Oh, I love that the bonus chapter in volume 13 after basically chapter 62 is the first day.
Jesus fuck. So yeah,
the real Dark Souls starts now.
Anyway, now in chapter 56, Haruhi is beginning to think that she might have a crush on Tamaki.
Chapter 50. Fucking Christ, Jesus. Kitty, please.
I'm trying to go
Put the gun
home.
down, Kitty. Please put the gun down.
She realizes, chapter 57, she realizes she loves Tamaki. Hikaru accidentally tells Tamaki he loves Haruhi, and I guess they all fight. Blah, 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 blah. Hikaru confesses to Haruhi. Oh, no. But
You
then
can't
Tamaki
love
comes.
her.
Jesus, fuck, you guys. Somebody went happy on the Wikipedia descriptions for chapters 62 onwards.
This is like 3,000 words, Jesus.
Hikaru asks Haruhi to think about her feelings and lets her have some time. Haruhi's confused and surprised.
Oh, this is the final year of the manga.
Yeah, so this is 2009, so we're almost there.
I don't care about chapters 62 through 66. I want to know about chapter 69.
Fair. So Tamaki and
This has
Hikaru
actually
are
been
talking.
published in English. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Tamaki dreams of his father. Whatever.
The host club is hosting a horse riding day.
Jesus fuck. The host club realizes Haruhi has been kidnapped. By who?
Whom? Whom?
The kidnappers are people having business problems with the Suos.
What a fucking riveting. I hope OuranHostClub.tumblr.com is fucking eating their goddamn Ouran Host Club fan shirt right now. The others are I don't care.
Whatever.
Okay.
Killough's... Oh, I don't know who this is. I thought that was Killough. I don't know. I don't care.
The host club is holding an orienteering competition.
Where's that at?
That's 67.
Oh. I don't know what that
Tamaki
means.
reminisces on how stupidly he has acted towards Haruhi.
Fair.
Chapter 68. Oh, Kitty, chapter 69 is a flashback.
67. He finally realizes he loves Haruhi.
Wait, no, Tamaki loves Haruhi.
Tamaki loves Haruhi.
You said Haruhi loves Haruhi, and
That's
should be
fair,
told
too.
she does.
She should love herself. Yeah, 69 is a flashback. In a flashback, Tamaki tells Hikaru that he also loves Haruhi. Yeah, we saw that already.
Chapter 670.
Haruhi is still wondering what Tamaki's secret is when he arrives on a Segway. Why is that needed?
Okay, so okay.
There's some background plot going on, but does it really
71.
matter?
It's the last day before Mori and Honey graduate from Ouran.
And
Are they second years or third years?
They're third years. Those are the two third years.
Okay.
They're not going to the same university. Mori's pursuing law and Honey's pursuing science and technology. Oh no! What's going to happen to them?
That's so stupid. What are you going to college for? Science and technology.
Yeah. Tamaki's really sad that they're leaving, but whatever.
Oh, no. Mori and Honey fight, and Mori eventually wins by picking Honey up and placing him out of bounds?
Yeah, I guess they're doing, like, wrestling.
Oh, wrestling. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
just
off the stage.
Fucking just... No. It's just Honey just falling through the world in a T-pose.
Yep.
See, no, actually, fun fact. Ouran Host Club takes place inside of a virtual reality world. It's actually isekai all along.
Fair. Uh-oh. It's chapter 72. We get our first kiss. They accidentally kiss by running into each other.
I'm really happy that it only took 6 years.
Oh, yeah, we're in 2010.
72 chapters.
This is the end, you motherfuckers.
Tamaki is still excited by the accidental kiss, but doubts whether it meant anything to Haruhi.
Anyway.
Tamaki.
Main house.
Oh, Kitty, chapter 75, though, read the first line. I meant like out loud.
Oh, Tamaki announces he's quitting the host club and tells Haruhi she should also quit, and because he'll pay off her remaining debt.
It's been like 6G. Okay, it has been like 3.
Oh, okay, so this kind of follows the storyline of the anime, so maybe this was inspired by the anime. But anyway, so Tamaki, now that he's the third year, gets moved into the main house. Apparently, he lived in the second house because he's the bastard child. But now he's supposed to be like, he's supposed to become the heir. So they're like, okay, no more host club then. You have to study, you have to take over the business, you have to do all the things. Because his grandma wants him to.
Okay.
So that's that.
Oh my god, Kitty, the description for 78 is so good. Scroll up.
78? Haruhi dreams of...
No, 78. It's just one line.
Oh, side story about the Hitachin family. Jesus fuck.
That's great. That's great.
So yeah, he's gonna quit the host club. Yeah. Haruhi's mad.
Episode 79. Haruhi dreams of confessing to Tamaki.
The host club disbands. And she goes back to dressing
Kitty.
Chubby.
Kitty, read the second line of chapter 73 out loud, please.
70 what?
79. The second line.
Hikaru also encouraged her to confess and to cure...
Try and cure Tamaki's depression. Should he do anything about his own problems? No. It's always the girls.
No,
duty.
wait. We'll go back to 77. Killough calls a meeting and tells everyone that Tamaki's mom has SLE syndrome.
Well, I love that it's MUM. It's mum.
It's mum.
Well, what's SLE?
I have no idea.
No, open a new tab. What the fuck is SLE syndrome? Hit me. Is it an actual thing? Is it lupus?
Does she have lupus?
It's right here. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Just trying
Is it
to-
lupus?
It's lupus!
It's never lupus. Also, lupus is not like terminal though.
No.
Like,
I mean,
we know people who have lupus though.
It can go to terminal state because of the condition it puts your body in, but it's not terminal.
What? Fucking lupus?
Yep. She's got lupus, but thinks she may be taking an experimental drug to get better.
Okay.
You can't cure lupus, you
You
motherfuckers.
actually can't, but whatever, it's fine.
But anyway, Tamaki's trying to...
Oh, we're almost at the end.
We're
thank
almost
God.
done. This is the last volume. Tamaki's trying...
Oh, yeah!
Trying to
Let's
bond
go.
with his grandma.
With Mori's help, Haruhi breaks through a window.
Yep, and comes face to face with Tamaki and his grandma.
Tamaki admits that his mother is leaving Tokyo.
Oh, because I guess she was here for medical treatment or something.
Yeah, okay.
But he doesn't want to see her because he's trying to be all main family and shit. But then his grandma, who now seems to think more favorably about Tamaki, gives her a blessing for him to go. And then they reach the airport in time and reunite with his mom. And then Haruhi tells Tamaki that she loves him.
How is there 3 chapters left?
They kiss.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yay!
I'm really happy that...
Tamaki's father and grandmother decide to take Haruhi's advice and speak honestly to each other to reconcile their differences. Back at school, Tamaki returns and the host club reopens.
What?
The twins don't think Haruhi and Tamaki have been acting like a couple, and we discover this is because Tamaki is too busy trying to plan their first date. Okay.
How are they?
They go to the amusement park for his perfect planned date.
Haruhi finds his perfect date notes and finds it funny. She reassures him that she could never be bored as long as she's spending time with him. I beg to differ. Tamaki tells Haruhi he loves her and she gets really flustered by his cuddles and loving stares.
By the way, this is the last volume and they finally have their first date.
I'm happy it only took 81 chapters.
And 18 volumes.
And 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years.
Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm reading this out of context. He's going overboard on their first date. Tamaki takes her to visit her mother's grave so he can pay his respects. Tamaki admits that he knows Haruhi has been offered a 1-year scholarship in the USA, as she's one of Ouran's best students, and he agrees it will be a good experience for her. After hearing some words, Haruhi is convinced in her decision to accept, even the offer's the right one, even if it means leaving everyone behind. So I know this is happening, so don't worry. You're not going to be ready for this final chapter. It's a doozy. The host club arranged a farewell party for Haruhi.
Chapter 83.
A doozy. At the party, Haruhi is surprised that Tamaki isn't paying her much attention, considering it's their last night. Before she can think too much, she is whisked away and given a makeover so that she can reveal the truth about her gender to everyone. She enters dressed as a girl, but everyone says they already knew Haruhi's secret. Tamaki and Haruhi dance together as a public couple. Later, Haruhi and Tamaki talk alone, and Haruhi says she's sad to be leaving. When Tamaki shows her the plans to their new apartment, she realizes Tamaki is coming with her to the US of A. Hooray!
Exclamation mark.
Haruhi can't believe the extravagance, but Tamaki declares that he had no intention of leaving her side, and they kiss. In the USA, Tamaki and Haruhi are settling into their new apartment, only to find that their new neighbors are none other than the rest of the host club. Haruhi realizes they have no intentions of becoming memories, rather that they want to stay together forever.
I'm gonna fucking pull this trigger now.
And that's the end!
What about Mori and fucking Bonnie's...
Doesn't matter, they're... I think...
They were already gone by then? But no,
apparently...
Or were they also going to...
Apparently in the later, in extra chapters, I don't know where these extra chapters exist because this is the end. Apparently they just stay there for that year that Haruhi's there, and then the rest of them go back to college or whatever. Back in Japan. So it's been like a year studying abroad, which is not... Studying abroad doesn't usually take a year. Well, sometimes it can.
It's also odd that just 1 year scholarship.
Yeah.
But, okay. You know. Oh, that's Yanto's Nori, isn't it?
Yeah, that was needed. And that's
wow.
Ouran Host Club.
That's an awful lot of chapters to end up at nothing.
Yeah. To end up back where we started, but with a relationship
Also,
instead.
I really appreciate Haruhi's, gender reveal party happening at the tender age of 19.
Fair. This anime sucks. This manga sucks.
I thought
Ouran
it was gonna
sucks.
be more stupid, like they all end up with actual people, but this is actually worse. Nothing happens, nothing changes.
Nope.
And even if you're like, but Tamaki and her ended up together, I don't care.
Yep.
Kitty, say something. I'm dying.
Ouran's the worst.
Oh, I don't know if I would say that.
Well, no, but it's pretty fucking bad.
It's really bad. And I don't want you to think that me saying that it's not the worst somehow. Oh, actually, give me that notebook back. Actually, we're gonna need it for the next recording session.
Down here?
That doesn't.
It's a cover.
Oh yeah. It fell off the side of the chair. It's fine.
Fair.
Like it doesn't. I'm not saying that because this isn't the worst thing ever. Somehow it's actually worth your time. It actually isn't worth your time.
No, it is certainly not.
But the things that make it bad is just how fucking paint by numbers it is.
Yeah.
Like it's constant focus on pandering and fan service and just doing it to be gratuitous and shocking. It's very uninspired, and honestly, it's one of those things where, like, from episode 2 or 3, you know what you're in for, and it really isn't much.
No.
And I'm actually kind of shocked that the manga ended up not going. It takes 62 chapters or 60-something chapters for someone to be like, I think I like them.
Yep.
And it still takes 20 more chapters!
For them to get together. You have to wait till the last volume for your OTP to get together. I mean, Shoujo fucking Fruits Basket did this too.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know.
Old school shoujo manga is terrible. Listen, my love story is what it's all about now.
Yeah,
Get them
exactly.
together within the first volume. God damn it!
In the first volume they get
and
together.
let me see their relationship and how it progresses.
Yeah.
I hate 2000s era anime of this variety
It's
of
true.
manga, where it takes 20 volumes just to get a kiss.
Kitty,
It's bullshit.
you are absolutely correct.
Thank you.
We've been here for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
We should get the fuck out of here.
We need to go do all the other videos.
We have a lot of work to do today, and Ouran Host Club will not get in our way. Hey there, everybody. No, I'll fix it. I'll fix this.
Okay,
I promise.
it's right there.
I have to hammer it in.
Oh, it's
I have to drive the point home that this anime sucks. And hey, okay, you can put it back in. Okay, you're gonna need something.
I'm
to hammer
obsessed
in place.
about it now.
Hey there, everybody. We're Dango Duo. Did you enjoy this podcast? If you did, please give this a like and tag along for more. We do anime content and Let's Play stuffs every single day. And if you want to follow us for more silliness, you can check out our Twitter account in the description down below. Add Dango Duo for video updates. Add LadyKittyLynn
For Love Live, Cats,
Cute shit.
Retail Hell.
And add MistreKirin and me for writing advice and whenever I'm playing games online with people or just having fun.
Yep.
Tag along. If you enjoy our content and there's something you want us to check out, something you want us to watch, play, or unbox, consider checking out our Amazon wishlist where it's full of stuff. And if there's something that you want to get us, but it's not on that list, let us know and we will add it.
Ouran's not there, even though I do actually own it.
You actually own Ouran Host Club, but we don't have... I love that we just watched it on Hulu. We didn't even bother fucking watching the DVDs, because fuck that.
I might sell it.
Honestly, that might not be a bad idea, especially considering the state of, like, anime DVDs. How hard was it for us to try to find a way to watch Ava? Really hard.
Very, very hard.
It's almost as though someone doesn't like making money, because Jesus Christ.
It's like Funimation doesn't like making money. What the fuck?
Yeah. Or it's like okay, you can buy these episodes, but it's 2 episodes for 1 Blu-ray. No, it's 2 episodes in 1 Blu-ray, and it's $80. Here you go.
Fuck Funimation.
Fuck Funimation. Spoilers, Funimation's never gonna sponsor us, mostly because they hate money. And also because we hate them. Hey there, everybody.
Sorry, if you guys employ Vic Mignogna, I gotta hate you guys.
That's all it takes.
I got it. I'm sorry. I know you employ a lot of other great voice actors.
Exactly, you know.
But...
But
y'all were obsessed with Vic Mignogna back in the
yeah,
day,
exactly,
and look what it's come of it.
You know, it's just we have no point to this.
No,
we're just
the point is if you
fuck
feel
Funimation.
if you feel inclined, buy us shit.
Yeah, buy your shit. Yeah,
But you don't
you
have
cowards. You don't have to.
You really
if you
don't
would like
have
to support our channel in any other way, shape, or form, we have a Patreon! Patreon.com/Dango Duo is the number one place to support us. You get cool perks, you get to watch our videos early, and of course, depending on your tier, you can also help us achieve goals, like play specific games on the channel. You get to watch videos early, vote in lotteries, and of course, get a shout out like the following people.
Amelia. I'm sorry, Amelia.
Angela.
Erizos.
Leire.
Luna.
And V for Victoria. I got it right this time.
Good
Aha!
job. Good job.
I know the alphabet.
I don't. I have to sing the alphabet every time.
Yeah. I do it, but in Spanish because language. Because there's no way I'm remembering the English alphabet. Fuck that.
What do you do with Enye's?
I actually don't, because Enya is such an add-on. Because I don't count Che.
Or the double L?
Yeah, or double L and double R. Or Che, which is the CH sound.
Fair.
I don't count that shit.
That's fair.
Fine. It's fine. Listen, hey there, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the returning episode of the SUFFERCAST. We might do this every 2 weeks. I think we should just go back to... We are either A, gonna finish that other anime we're watching.
Which one? Oh. Yeah. Is that a SUFFERCAST?
I think it's a SUFFERCAST, babe.
I mean, I'm enjoying it, but...
Are you enjoying it? You're enjoying parts of it, like I'm enjoying parts of it.
I guess, yeah.
But at the end of it all, it's not like...
It's not something I'm going to give a glowing recommendation to.
Exactly.
It depends. It's going to depend on how it ends, let's be real.
That's fair.
What if it ends super gay?
It won't, Kitty.
Yes, it will. It's that guy.
Kitty, it's male gaze all the way.
But it's that guy's work.
Kitty, it's been male gaze fan service pandering the whole way. You'd think at the end it's going to be like, by the way, they're lesbians. It's going to be in a male gazy sort of way. You know what? I'm open to be wrong. I have my concerns, but maybe they'll surprise us. Or we'll just watch American Horror Story.
Listen, Utena turned into a car at the end of the movie.
Oh, you're right. That makes it good. We should give a glowing recommendation. Watch this. She turns into a car in it.
Yeah.
Does it get explained?
No, of course not. It's Utena.
We might just go back to American Horror Story.
I don't want to. But...
No, I kind of want to, just to remember what it feels like.
Well,
I remember everything.
Remember what good media...
I haven't forgotten anything.
Oh, thank God, because I've forgotten everything.
I remember everything. I also want to finish it so I can check it off in my mind and never think about it ever again.
Fair.
That season, we'll keep watching American Horror Story because it's literally the worst piece of media ever made. That is the worst.
No, yeah.
That is actually the worst.
Offensive in every way. Not
badly
fun,
written.
Badly edited. Directed,
badly produced.
Just
It's
on
just
Fox Network.
No, it was FX.
FX.
But isn't that part of Fox anyway?
It might be, actually.
Yeah.
Fox owns everything.
Yeah,
Except now Disney owns Fox, so... Disney owns everything.
Yeah. Then,
welcome to
so you're saying...
America, where major corporations own literally everything that you touch.
It's fine. It's not like it's Weyland Yutani or anything. It's fine. It's not like it's fucking Aperture Science or anything. It's fine. Listen. Like, we've been woke this whole time. I don't want to make the viewers shook. Woke and shook. I have no ending for this. We're out of energy. Fuck Ouran Host Club.
Fuck Ouran Host Club. You're right. If you'd like to buy my my Blu-ray copy of it, check out my eBay page. I'm just kidding. I mean, I should list it on my eBay page.
Wait. If anyone is interested, we will sell you our copy of the Ouran Host Club Blu-ray, signed by us.
There we go. Who wants it?
Raise your hands in the comments down below. We might put it up for auction. So, okay, it's gonna be signed by us, and it also says "fuck this show" on it.
Fuck this anime.
Fuck this anime.
Dango Duo.
$69.99.
Okay, listen. Please don't buy it for that much money.
Is that too little or too much?
That's way too much.
I thought it was too little.
No, I bought that thing on the cheap.
But the price is right, though.
I have no ending either.
$69.99.
What about 69?
Tamaki.
69.
Tamaki.
69.
It doesn't flow as well.
69.
No. Tamaki.
Please. End me.
I was gonna put a gunshot sound.
No.
But if I kill you, who's going to kill me?
You just...
There's no... Kitty just did that thing where you did a gun with your mouth and then with your hand and you pointed it towards your mouth and I'm just like, God damn it, babe.
Listen, if I'm dead, you've still got...
If you're dead, I don't want you to live anymore, man.
That's not what I was about to say. Like, if you've already got a gun...
what if there's only one bullet, though?
Well, you've already shot me, so we're too late.
Maybe we put our heads together and hope...
We'll figure out a solution to this.
This is a terrible ending.
It's fine. Go drink some tea, you guys.
Yeah, just hydrate.
Hydrate. I love you. Fuck the sandwich.